Sunday, MetLife Stadium, the World Cup final, and here's my prediction, right now, before a single ball gets kicked. Argentina wins this game 5-4. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, that number is going to make a lot more sense than it does right now. Let's start with what everyone already knows. Spain has been the most statistically dominant team of this entire World Cup. 1 goal conceded, that's it. Across the whole tournament, only 1 ball has gotten past their defense. They just beat France, a team many had as tournament favorites, 2-0, without breaking much of a sweat. On paper, Spain looks like the most complete team left standing. But here's what the stat sheet doesn't tell you. Spain has never had to face a team like this Argentina side, not this version of them, not in this tournament. Because Argentina has built their entire identity this World Cup around one specific thing: coming from behind, late, when it matters most. Look at the pattern, down 2-0 against Egypt in the round of 16, in the 78th minute, and they still found a way to win. Down 1-0 against England in the semi-final, in the 85th minute, and they still found a way to win. This isn't a coincidence anymore. This is a team that has trained itself, mentally and physically, to treat the final 15 minutes of a match as their moment, not a moment to survive. 12 of their 19 goals this tournament have come after the 75th minute. 12. That's not a hot streak. That's an identity. So here's my read on how Sunday actually plays out. Spain is going to control the ball early. That's who they are. That's their entire system. Quick passing, patient build-up, suffocating possession. I expect Spain to go up early, maybe even by 2 goals inside the first half hour, because their attack has been the best in the tournament and Argentina's defense has looked shaky at times, especially with players managing fatigue after that brutal extra-time stretch against Switzerland. But here's where it gets interesting. Spain hasn't been tested with a real lead late in a knockout game. They haven't had to defend a lead against a team that specifically hunts leads in the final 20 minutes. And that's exactly the situation Argentina thrives in. I think Argentina claws it back to level the game somewhere in the second half, probably through Messi directly or through a chance he creates. And once this game is level, deep into the second half or extra time, Argentina's mentality takes over completely. This is a team that has now proven 4 times in this tournament that a level scoreline late in the game is when they become nearly impossible to stop. Now why 5-4 specifically, and not some clean 2-1 or 3-2? Because I don't think either defense holds up under this kind of pressure for 90+ minutes. Spain's attack is too good to be shut out completely. They'll get their goals. But Argentina's finishing in high-pressure moments this tournament has been genuinely elite. Not just clutch, elite. Put 2 attacking machines like this in a World Cup final, with everything on the line, both playing with the urgency of knowing this might be their only shot at the trophy, and you get chaos. You get a track meet, not a chess match. 5-4, Argentina, in what I think ends up being one of the most talked about World Cup finals in years. And for Messi personally, if this prediction holds, imagine that ending. Not a cautious 1-0 defensive final. A back and forth, full throttle, 5-goal shootout of a game, capped off with him lifting the trophy one final time. Now I want your prediction. Do you think Spain's defense finally shuts this down and wins it clean? Or does Argentina's late-game magic show up one more time? Drop your score prediction in the comments before kickoff. I want to see how many of you saw this coming. And subscribe now, because the second that final whistle blows on Sunday, I'll be back here breaking down exactly what happened. See you in the next one. So here's how I think today ends. Argentina lifts the trophy. 5 goals, 4 for Spain, in what I believe becomes one of the wildest finals this tournament has ever seen. But if that prediction comes true, don't expect the celebration to be the only story tomorrow morning. Because this entire tournament, Argentina has been trailed by the same question over and over. Is this the greatest comeback story in World Cup history, or is something else helping it along? Remember the numbers. The referee for the England semi-final, undefeated in 5 straight matches involving Messi, including 2 finals decided on penalties. Egypt filed a formal complaint to FIFA after a VAR decision wiped out their goal in the round of 16. A hashtag Vargentina that exploded across the internet the moment Argentina completed their comeback against England. To be clear, and I'll say this the same way I said it before, no outlet has produced confirmed proof of wrongdoing. Messi himself dismissed the accusations directly, saying nobody handed his team anything, that this run was earned. And plenty of experts agree with him, pointing out that Argentina's comebacks have come from genuine quality, from Messi's brilliance, from a squad built specifically to close out tight games. But other voices in football media aren't letting it go quietly. Some pundits are openly saying FIFA needs full transparency on officiating assignments before this tournament's legacy is decided. Because right now, whether Argentina wins fair and square or not, the questions themselves have become part of the story. So if Argentina lifts that trophy today, exactly like I predicted, the celebration in Argentina will be real, and it will be earned on the pitch. But the debate about how they got here, that's not ending today. What do you think? Historic greatness, or a tournament with real questions to answer? Comment below and subscribe, because I'll be back the moment this final ends with the full breakdown.